Hello, everyone, and welcome to another art stream with me. I'll be doing something different, something I meant to do last week when I was doing the Clip Studio Paint 2.0 review, or not review, but more aptly put, more the test run. I have my camera set up so I can do, hold on, there we go. So I can do some camera scans of my hand for the model, and since I don't have monetization at the moment, but I figure plan for the future, I'm not showing the full model just to be safe, even though this is not an actual nude model. It's just a figure. I don't know how strict they are, so I'm going to be safe and careful. And maybe to be safe 100%, I might even just switch to the male model when I do the full body poses, but I don't know. We'll see. It should be fine, but I don't know. Oh, I'm down. It's right there. Hold on. As I'm talking, I'm like, I don't know how to change it. It's right there. Literally. Oh, okay. I guess. Is it? Is that? Yeah. Okay. That's really it. That's all that. Okay. I thought they would make a little bit of different body type, but sure. They just changed the hips slightly and chest. It's like, thought they would exaggerate it a little bit more, but between the two, but I guess there isn't. The really cool thing that I'm going to try and show you too is, actually, let's do that one first. I want to show you something before I even do this. I found this out, and this was probably an old feature, but I didn't know about it, so we're going to do it anyway. It's called Post Scanner Image. Yeah, Post Scanner in colon image technology preview. And I go to this. I'm going into a menu, then clicked OK, and then I just go through my my images. Click on something. Let's see if this works. Oh, no, that one was too sketchy, so it didn't work. It's a shame because it was a really good drawing, but it was just not quite. I wonder. Let's see. I used one, and I'm going to try it again to see if it works, but I kind of want to see first if I don't have any of that here. If you have a actual like pose library, that would be best, but I don't. I do. I have it on a zip drive because I'm like, that's a lot of. Oops. What? What? Okay, that's weird. I'm gonna go back to where I was because there is an image that worked. So I'm just gonna do that, or maybe this. Try this one. Will it work, or will it just? Oh, nope. At least it didn't ragdoll and get crazy scary. So things could be worse. I do. You know what? Forget it. I'm just going to use the one I know works. Yep. See? It changed. And here I'll show you. I'm going to place in the image to show you what actually it did. Because it took from... Open. This drawing, which I thought was pretty incredible, it's off a little, but it has a lot of the elements in there. You're seeing it from a different angle, but that is almost this. That is so close to this. It might actually be like it's very small alterations, and I can make this pose with that and then get this done in a much better drawing with this. So that's really cool, and it's something I'm going to explore more. So yeah, I just wanted to show that off because that's pretty cool. Go away. Okay, go away. Okay, go away. I said go. Oh. There. It was asking me, are you sure you want to delete this? And I was like, yes. But I'm going to show you something else first, if it lets me. Let's see. Okay. And then I go to hand scanner, camera. Oh, good, it didn't show up, so I don't have to worry about. Look at that. Do 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 do. I'm gonna take my glove off and see if that helps. Okay, that's cool, but how do I? Oh, here, I know how to do it. I gotta. Oh, it actually worked. I don't know why. Oh. I pulled my hand away and my finger. There we go. If you pause the capture, I can take my hand away now, and it won't make my fingers spider like some kind of nightmare fuel. So there's that. I don't know why it only did that hand, though. Is it just because... Apply to right hand. Apply to left hand. There we go. Yeah, you can, I see. Okay. I gotcha. Cool. Okay. See? Now it's on that hand. So now let's... And now that I have this full 3D model, I can do whatever I want with. You can go move this hand like so. Like so. I can rotate it by rotating the mouse. And now I have a really good pose reference for that. But if I want, I can even first, oops, no, that's not what I wanted to do. No, I want to. This is what I want. But I should be zoomed out more. And then I can just shift it around by holding down the mouse, getting it where I want it. This is a bad pose. So let's give them more of a like... Yeah. Even just this is fine. Kind of like a ready stance. Yeah, something like that. Because I can fix it in a second. I just want to draw this hand, an arm maybe even. And now I have a reference. Although that left arm looks really not comfortable where it is, so I'm gonna kind of. I don't know why the shoulder's doing that. Looks really not good. You know what? I'm going to use this for my... I have a really good idea. I was going to do this... I'm going to redraw this, actually. It's my thumbnail for when I'm doing comics. I'm going to have my character and use this guy as a pose. I want to turn the body up. Nope, not that way. Turn it up like that, but move this hand a little bit more like that. I don't know if you see what I'm doing. I'm trying to do the Charlie Day like meme where he's just like got his body kind of to the side. This is fun. Yeah, There we go. Kinda. That's kinda right. That's pretty much what I want. And then I think I did the whole thing. Maybe I can... Can I shrink it down? Yeah, I can. Okay, good. And then I can move it? I said I want to move it, move it. Whatever. Important thing is we have a reference now that you can see. And that is so cool. I was able to do like... And like obviously I could always just go back. I said I can go back. Use hand scanner for this hand. There. That is so cool. I love that. And this is going to be great when you ever anyone sees all this. And now I'm going to go in. Try not to get my... Oh, okay. Okay. Oops. Why is there... Gosh, I gotta be better with my tools. I got something on my pen accidentally. Oops. Clean it off. There we go. I don't know what that was. Huh. Anyway. So... how come this doesn't show up? Because I have my materials tag opened up here. Oh, I know why. Because it's not here. That's what I've been... That's where I was. I dragged one of these over and it made that a full body for... And you can... And the full body would have that finger pose, but I can use the camera to do a full body... to do a hand scan. Or I can do what I did before, and actually, yeah, I could do that. I could do a pose myself with the camera, and then use the image preview to turn the entire body into that pose. So, this is awesome. Like, I'm really excited about all of this, because, like, that means, like, any pose you want can just be, like, either done in real time for your hand, or at slight delay, but not much, through a camera photo, or through a piece of artwork that you want to reference. Like if you're like, oh, this pose is really cool in this drawing, and it's clear enough, the scan will be like, oh, okay, you want this to be this figure, the wireframe will be in this position because the character in this drawing is in this position. But it doesn't always work. But I'm going to try and figure that out too and see if I can... See, we can even lower the opacity so that it's like that. And then I can... I'm going to draw next to it first just to see it. Just because you can really just even just draw on top of it, honestly, like that. Just to show you. I'm not going to copy it exactly because my character's not that shape exactly, and because there's flaws in this to begin with. Whoa, come on, what the guys, what do you, why you do? Okay, I don't know what that was. Weird. Anyway, that was weird. Plus, this isn't accounting for like fabric, so you kind of gotta like plan that in. Oops, just up here because let's go. I didn't need to worry about that too much. Just like a slight hint of them, maybe. But this is so great because this is what I was having trouble with when I was doing this earlier. is just I mean, I probably could have just done this with my camera itself and then just taken the photo and then just place the photo on top like you do with the full body pose. But it's so nice sometimes to save time to do this. I know that someone's gonna be like, but you're just tracing. And it's like, yeah, I'm gonna be doing a comic. I need to do very complex hand poses very fast to keep up. So yeah, I'm gonna do what I need to do. Like, also, I'm sure you're not actually saying that because my viewers are nice. All four of you. Probably can make him add a little bit more so that it's more like that, because that's. But it's like I can also add more muscle to some areas. Like, well, for sure this side, because like he's got a claw on this side, and this arm is actually longer. This arm's longer a little bit because of the fact that it's a different hand. It's like from a different creature, so you can exaggerate it a little bit in some spots, but keep some other spots true. I'm just gonna push it out a little bit more. It's just so nice to just have something like this that's reliable and quick and easy, because like there's so many times where you're in crunch or just you want to redo something and like an old drawing or redo an old drawing in general, and to have something like this as a feature is just such a nice addition. I'm so glad they did this. So I can, well, our character's got a more anime kind of. Kind of nice to have that underneath it though. Like even just having like the shape of a head underneath can kind of help a little bit with like, because clearly my character's kind of. I like that this actually isn't just an anime head. It's got like more like an NPC kind of. So you kind of like, and don't stick 100% to any of this, obviously. That's kind of why I'm just kind of going around it a little bit. But I'm going to... This is only a first pass, too. Like, I made the mistake of doing that. Whereas this... But the fun thing is, you can even mess with the eyes. Like the brow. You can make it so that there's... You can play with expressions, and I'll try and do that later. I'm changing it a little bit because I don't want to be 100% just copying. I like this. This is a good facial expression. I don't want to make the Katai look a little more ragged in this one. Not his usual Kemp self, so he's gonna like. Yeah, see, because he's too wide from this perspective. Because I don't know why. I don't know why they gave me such a wide chest area for this guy. Or maybe it's just because... No, the head hasn't been changed. I wonder why everything looks even... Theirs looks even more out of proportion than what I was shifting it to. I don't know. I'm going to get rid of that because that's too confusing. But this is exciting. I think so, at least. Just the fact that I can either take an old drawing and redo it from a different angle, if it's done right, or I can just draw a character, like a hand pose on a character, like, for instance, I don't know, June, where she does the drawing. I do the drawings of her posing with her guitar, and now I can take photos of... I can either use photos of finger placement, and then copy them myself and use that in the hand scan for the camera. So I can just get this really nice, like, accurate pose for, like, showing a specific chord and switching it up once in a while. It doesn't have to, obviously, I'm not gonna... This isn't like a super long manga where it's just the entire thing is about her playing a song, so I can't do every chord. But the point is showing variation, showing different angles, all can be done now with not much problem. And that's really exciting. For me, anyway. And for, I'm sure, a lot of artists that need to do fast character poses. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's do a rough version of his stuff. It's pretty exciting. Like, it's... And the subscription fee isn't much at all, honestly. I honestly just got rid of some subscriptions that I didn't need because I don't watch much TV. And I was fine. Like, it's... I think, what was it? It was... Was it $8? I'll have to go back and check. I don't want to give out false information, but it was much. It was around the same as any subscription to any of your live service models. Let me make this a little bigger, because I don't know why, but it feels small. Well, or at least I'm going to make it feel not bigger, but just wider, because I think the camera angle's right, but I think he looks wrong, because he's more of... But this is exciting that I can do this, and I hope it gets more people excited, like trying out just more difficult poses too, because definitely it's gonna push me to try some stuff out, because it's like you don't have any excuse now. You can do, as long as you do some research, you can get like all kinds of poses. I don't know why I'm drawing these feet, because I'm probably not gonna have them in the drawing, but you know, whatever. It's like, This is just the blue line drawing underneath. Is what they do sometimes. It's like a rough drawing that for the initial sketch. Maybe I'll, since this is a crazier arm, I'm going to kind of push it a little bit more. Sorry. So I always adjust this all for the wrong thing. There we go. Like that. Whoops. More like that, actually. That was part of the problem. Because then I can just go onto a new layer above it and we can do a cleaner one of everything that we done in here. Like, take this or this maybe even and try and, yeah. Whoops. Guys, come on. It's reversed, so I can make this one black. There. Oops. That's what we call bad line placement. There we go. So I saw the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trailer, and that looks pretty cool. So I'm hoping more movies, like more animation. Not all animation, because you don't want everything to jump on a trend. But like, I just like the I forgot what that's called, but it's like a type of animation where it's like very free form and like has like this like fluid kind of look to it, which is basically the everyone's just going to call it the Spider-Verse style or something probably here. I don't know. But it's pretty cool. Getting a little better at drawing these. Spoke too soon. Congratulated myself too early there. No, it's okay. It's fine. It's good. It's great. Oops. Why did I skip that? Oops. That doesn't look right, so. It's essentially my hair. It's just like insane all directions. See, I don't know if that makes sense though. I guess I can just take the guidance to a degree, because I think some of these models aren't perfect. Like I would have to do a pose for this to see if it makes, or like use the reference from the actual like. Well, because I'm changing it too, so I don't know if I can even use the actual like image, because I've changed it so much from what it was. to a degree. I mean, like, trying to just exaggerate, but not. And I might even do another scan. I mean, it's as clean as I'm trying to make this. I might even do another one above this, where I just take this and liquefy it and try and stretch him and squish him and make him into a shape that's more fun. Because that's a feature too. That's been a feature for a while. That's just something you can do where you just modify the drawing by just using just pinching and stretching the canvas, and it can create some nice cartoony or just like exaggerated poses. I'm gonna have to clip part of this to do a short just to show that. I mean, maybe not. Maybe I will, just because why not? Everyone else is. It's only fair that I get to do it too. Yeah, I'll try and create a short from this I'll clip it out and try and make the part where I'm just playing around in the camera scan. Make that more evident. See, he's got this really, since it's exaggerated, I might actually even push this back further here, so it's kind of all the way over here. I don't know why that thumb looks wrong, but it kind of does. Maybe not though. But look how much this took me a fraction of the amount of time it took me to make this without this. To get to here even. This was such a bigger pain because I had to use a tiny photo of the character and I didn't want to 100% copy it. And this way I can even, if I don't like this, I can just take that model, shift the camera, shift the poses of the hands if I decide I'm going to do a different one, because I probably will. I have another one I'm planning on doing anyway, and I might even just redo it now that I have this camera feature and these models are nicer. Because before they weren't this, the previous ones just didn't have this, even that level detail. They weren't that nice looking. So it's nice having a version where I can just count on it to look right, and it actually is. So I think he looked, I don't know why, but this looks, maybe it's just because my head, it must be the camera. Maybe the camera is different than I think, because he's too big is what it looks like. Those legs look huge. I don't know. I'm gonna make them smaller because they look weird. I'm gonna take what I did, and actually pull it in a little bit more. Because I don't know why, but for some reason this just looks off. I think it is because this is a more severe angle than what I'm. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I think it's because I'm trying to do a more severe angle. So, and that's the beauty of this too, is I can always just, I'll do what I'm saying I'm doing, and I'm going to make it shorter in some ways, but I'm also going to go back and do another layer where I don't do that, where I follow it a little bit closer. Because I did up here, so it's kind of weird that I don't do it down there if I do it up here. I mean, to a degree, it obviously looks a little different because... And I'm sure it's throwing me off that I purposely pushed his hand like another hand length. Or like... I pushed it much further because it's a... It's like other... Bum 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 ba-dum bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. I just want to make this look as loony as possible. It's just like a bunch of like notes just strewn about and overlapping and just on top of each other. And I just want to exaggerate some of his angleness by pushing that shoulder out a little bit more. There's nothing wrong with it, like just taking it and pushing it a little bit, because, like I said, these models aren't perfect, but they are so useful. Oops, I accidentally did that on the wrong layer, but that's okay. Actually, that's good because then when I do this, it won't erase that. So. Yeah. Cool. This is really cool, actually. I'm liking this. Yeah, I promise. I have to start like. I'm gonna start posting my schedule on my. I was doing that for a while with the whole ahead of time, but I need to make it so that I have like. I think tomorrow I'm gonna try and plan out next week, so that on Sunday I'll post up on both. I'll have the announcements on here, and I'll have my on like Facebook and Twitter, which I'm gonna try. Gotta get back into doing that, and also on maybe Instagram. Just post a even just a rough outline. Maybe if I don't know entirely, I'll just say like it'll be a character day or something. I'll call it where it's like it can be stuff like this where I'm just playing around with the software and trying to do some character work. But oops, I didn't mean to do that. No, what are you doing? It's like shadow. It's going off, because in this it's actually going behind him like that. So actually, that's kind of cool too. That it shows you kind of like a rough estimate of where the shadow is going to be. But since I want to be rougher, I'm just going to do that. That's what confuses me too, though, is that I guess that was right for that, more probably for that than what I'm doing. Oh well. Because really what I'm going to do is probably crop up to here. So this is going to be the only working area anyway, is up here. Like from here to there. So everything on there doesn't matter anyway. So. But that's that one. I'm going to do some more poses and for maybe like do one more so we can... I'm just going to just do this. I'm going to put them all in one group. Folder. Four. There we go. Save as character draw session. Okay, and then I just have to click this and it's all gone. And then I can add in a new figure by doing this. Grabbing this. Squizzy. There we go. And of course it does the wrong one because I'm... Rude, computer. Rude. I told you to do what I say, and you don't do what I say. Where'd it go? Here's what I want. Come on. Wait. Oh, wait. No. Maybe. Yeah, this is what was. No, wait. Hand gesture. No, that's not what I want. Entire body. Ugh, come on. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I know nothing's on the screen right now, but that's because, well, you probably saw part of it. But I don't. There we go. Okay. Now it should be good. Right. If I can get it back now. Nope, that's the wrong screen, and I don't know why I grabbed that. Now it's all gonna be, oh no, I'm flying, woo! I said zoom out. Yeah, whatever. That's fine. 3/4 view is perfect. Fine. Great. Terrific. And now we can go. Just... No, not the whole body. Why is that the whole body? Nope. Still not the whole body. I don't know why it did that. Stand upright, you maggot. Like my morning exercise right there. I just want to do something simple. Why can't you make me... I wanted to just end on something cool, and you're making this not cool. Very malleable characters. I don't know why he's entirely moving, because I'm not telling him to... Okay. Okay, fine. That's fine. Nope. Oh shit, it doesn't show it anyway. There we go. No. Pardon me, sir. That was not what I ended on. Thank you. Okay. There. Rude. It's like, how do I make this harder for him? Oh, I know. I'm going to ignore everything he just did. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sir? Sir, excuse me. I just want to... I just... I guess he was supposed to be doing something cooler than this, but I can make him just resting his arm on like a pole or something, because he was supposed to be doing like a sideways anime. You know what he can be doing is materializing a sword next to him. That's what I'm going to have him be doing, because that would be cool. There. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. Okay. Cool beans, cool beans. Excuse me. Yeah. We'll just do a really quick one for the fingies. Do, 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 do. I just want to draw the hand this time. I mean the arm, because I'm just trying to play around and... No, too many lines. Too many lines. No. gauntlet on or something, or a glove. Some things on it. And he's just reaching for a ridiculously huge weapon. It's planted in the ground next to him. Like a huge long sword. You know, this doesn't make sense, but that's because it's a supernatural sword. It's lighter than it looks. And it apparently can bend a lot. Because I suppose you would say if you... It's like kind of embedded in the soil next to him. It's the Soul Edge. I accidentally drew the Soul Edge. Soul Calibur. It's what if that... Oh gosh, I've already forgotten that game. The Night Guy, if he gets the sword, I'll say that. This can be just... whoa! Maybe some character that I'm just... You don't even see his face. Some emaciated anime character that's about to pick up a sword way too heavy even for like a bodybuilder. Because anime is fun. This is really fun though, I think. Just that I can do something like that so quick. And if you want to see more of this stuff, just let me know. We can do some more. Like if you have like redraw things you want me to do, or any things that you've seen anywhere else that you'd like to see me try, like character challenges. Like I love to do those. Just leave it in the comments and I'll put it on my list. So we're reaching the end of our stream, but thanks for anyone who checks this out. I'm gonna try and post like I said, I'm gonna post the schedule soon, so we can. So I know what like to expect for the upcoming week, because I know this week's been a bit chaotic with like. I didn't feel good on Monday, so I posted on Tuesday, and that threw off the viewership a little bit, because I'm sure no one. I mean, how would you know? Which is why I need to use Twitter more. So going forward, I'll try and do that more, and just play around with some more character designs in the future. But I think the next thing, I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do next. Yeah. I'll just play around with some ideas for Monday. Oh, that's so nice to have anything to work with feet, because even though those are messed up, it's like, it's just nice just to have anything at all. Usually you just have to rough it and hope for the best. But or I mean, you can have to use reference, and it takes time, and you have to search for that reference. But now I can just go like that, and bam, it's all good. I don't know why he's barefoot. I'll give him sandals or something. He's just manifesting the armor onto him. And this is just coming out of a portal next to him. Cool. So yeah, this looks like a good spot. We're almost at like an hour, and I think I've shown off some really nice features of Clip Studio Paint 2.0. If you honestly though, if you want to save up, I totally understand. Like if you have expenses right now, and just you can get a trial version of even just Clip Studio Paint Pro and play around with that, see if you like it, and then plan ahead. But there's plenty of free apps out there too, so if you want to use those, then just do what I said before. Use a camera, take pictures of yourself, and use those as reference. Like just put them behind what you want to do or next to. Probably next to be better, because then you can turn them on and off and make sure that you're not just like relying too much. Unless you want to do it for the first one and then like turn the picture off and then go over it again to exaggerate it, because obviously characters can pose in more extreme ways than we can in a lot of cases. So yeah, I think that would be a good option. Like if you want to use like there's so many out there. Just type in like free drawing software, and or go to like Brush Warriors, and they have a bunch of really great suggestions on there, and they have a really nice like reference library too there. So I go there all the time, and you can get brushes there, and it's great. And they have contests. They show the challenges too there. So, but that'll be all for tonight. I will be drawing again on Monday at 7 p.m. where I haven't decided yet, but like I said, I'm going to try and post on Sunday my schedule on my Instagram, which is in my description, and on my Twitter, which I'll I'll put in my comments, or I'll edit this and edit in if I get it done. If I don't, then I'll have it on my next video. But I should have that updated soon. So, thanks for viewing.